Hey, welcome guys, it's your boy Mac Vismo, another episode of Mac Vismo TV. Basically, why we're doing this video today is to tell you about the best gear that you can have for YouTube. You don't have to have the latest and the greatest. You just want to have a camera, at least a microphone, and also a monitor if you have that in a budget. But don't think you need to have the latest Sony camera, or the latest Canon, or the latest Fuji camera to get your video started for YouTube. First camera I would recommend to you to have, and you already know, your phone. This is the iPhone 11 Max Pro, your 256 gigabyte. This phone shoots 4K 60. Most of the cameras don't do that because my Sony cameras don't shoot 60 frames. It only shoot like up to 30 frames per second. The reason why I recommend the iPhone, it gets the benchmarks of last year was good. This phone actually gets #1 for video, and what you need is a light. For the light, like this light that I'm using right here right now, it's not the Aperture LS60W. It's not as bright as the Aperture HD, but it's close, and it costs a lot less than the Aperture HD to get with the diffuser that I have on there. This diffuser I bought is separate. It's a newer diffuser that I bought on there. I use that as the only light. Sometimes I use the lights up here that's in my house. I got some LEDs up, and also it comes with a controller that you can use to turn the lights off at will. There you go, you turn the lights off, you turn it back on. It could go up to 4,500 nits on the remote. It will show you like the percentage and stuff like that. It shows you the percentage. There's a channel that you connect to. I use it a lot. It helps me out. For monitor, if your camera doesn't have a pop-up monitor, this camera I'm using is the Sony A7. This is the Fieldworld monitor f6. This here is like, it's 1920 by 1080. It supports 4K and 3D LUTs. It's a touch screen, as well as it has, you can go by using the wheel on it as a button. It has the HDMI in, HDMI out. It also have the DC out 8 volts. I also use those big Sony batteries. What I like mostly about this is that the fact that it shows me everything that's on my camera screen. The next thing that you'll need for your YouTube, definitely if you're using a MacBook, you're gonna need a SSD drive. And the reason why I recommend Samsung, it's very small, it's compact. This one is 1 terabyte of storage. It's very fast. When I plugged it in, it just plugged and go. Final Cut Pro, so in Final Cut Pro I put that, save most of my work on that. So I work from 2 of them. I had a 512 gigabyte and I also have a 1 terabyte, and that helps me process the videos quick so I can put in a lot of work. Portable light from Lumen Cube. I use this one as well, like if I'm taking my thumbnail pictures and stuff like that, or I'm shooting a video of a product. I use the Lumen Cube light. Comes with this skin over it, this silicone skin over it. It works pretty well, and it's pretty bright too. Like, let's give it a shot and see. I'm gonna turn this light off, and I'm gonna have the Lumen Cube light on me. This is the Lumen Cube. The temperature is really good on there. I think this is like up top, it shows you how much hours you have left, the battery time. I'm a Sony native guy, so if this right here is the Sony A6600, I had the 6500 and I sold that. The reason why I sold that to get the 6600 is because of this, the flip up screen. Sometimes if I'm using this versus using the full frame, if I'm using this, I don't have to use the monitor. I can just use that. I have a little horseshoe that goes right here. I put it in here and it extends to this side over here, so I can just put my microphone on it. Or you purchase the A6400 and you trying to figure out what lens you should get if you can only afford one lens. I think I'll get this lens off eBay, and it goes on there for like, you can get it probably to 400 bucks. Get this lens. The only drawback is it's not as bright. So this is the G lens. It doesn't take in that much light. You do need a lot of light to get this nice look with this lens. But when you're outside for sports photography or videography, this is the baby for you, because it has that zoom range of 105 and it can go 18, and this one is for APS-C camera, so you won't get that crap factor like you will get with the full frame lenses. So I do have this one that I use to do some of my work, like if I'm doing a product work and my camera have to be like this, and the fact that it has the power zoom on here, so you don't have to use the optical zoom in here, you can just use the power zoom. It's a digital zoom, so you can use the power zoom switch right here. You can use the power zoom switch right here to zoom in real fast and not lose too much quality. But yeah, when you do get to 105, you do quality do drop a little bit, but it's you can compromise that for the lens. And my last and final product that I'm gonna really recommend to you is the Rode Mic Pro. I bought that off eBay. What I like mostly about the Rode Mic Pro is the fact that when you plug it in your camera, it comes on automatically. You don't have to worry about, oh, I plug it in and turn on. It comes on by itself. It has a few buttons. The audio really has, the Rode Mic Pro definitely, and it also comes with a removable battery, which the previous ones don't have that. So the fact that this has a removable battery, you don't have to be changing. This one has a rechargeable battery, and the fact that you don't have to be buying these Duracells and all those other, it adds up sometimes. So if you want a budget, I would recommend this to you. It charges via USB, micro USB, and once you plug it in your camera, you just plug and go. You plug it, it comes on once you have it set up the way you have. You don't have to do anything else about it. Just plug it in your camera and call it a day. So guys, let me know, tell me what you think about this video. New on the scene, I like tech. This is a channel where tech is not everything, but it's the only thing. It's your boy Mac Vismo, and I really appreciate the time you take. I'm a average consumer basically, and I buy great products and it lasts me for years, and you know, I think I should share it with you and not be selfish. So this is me not being selfish. Your boy Mac Vismo. Thanks for watching. Peace.